Hello everyone, my name is Devashish and welcome to another video. In this video we will see how to create this beautiful looking loading effect with the help of only plain HTML and CSS only. Okay, so let's get started. So first, to start with, we have this index.html and styles.css file, nothing else in the same folder. So first we need to link our CSS file. For that we'll use href styles.css. That's the name of my CSS file. Okay, then in the body we'll have a simple div with class loader. Inside that we need to have these 7 bars, so we'll use span. Okay, and we will provide a variable to individual each of them. So we will have this dash dash I. For the first one we'll have 1, we'll have 7 bars, so we'll have variable name from 1 to 7. Okay, so first let me just copy it and paste 6 more times. Okay, now we'll change the variable name from 1 to 2, third one to 3, then 4, 5, we'll have 6 and 7. Okay, let's just save it and we will open this with live server. Okay, and we will close this one, the first one, and we will look into this part of the code live. How will it look? Okay, so that is what we have with simple HTML, nothing much in it. Now we'll go to the CSS part. First we'll provide simple body with margin 0, padding 0. Then we'll have on display, we'll use flex. Then we'll provide justify content and align items, these two to be center, so that we can make it just at the center of our page, means in horizontal and vertical way. Align items to be center, and we will require to provide a minimum height, otherwise it will not be vertically centered. So the viewport height will be 100% of the entire viewport. And background, just provide it a colors, a little bit of darkish color, so we're getting this. Now we'll come to the loader class. Okay, we'll have position, absolute, then we will have display, flex, justify. Okay, another thing, this text display is for the child elements, right? So we will have flex direction as a row, because the child elements means the spans are in a row. Okay, then justify content, that is to be center, and align items, that is also to be center. Okay, that's all. Then sorry, we'll have the spans. For the span, first we need to set the position, make it relative, then we'll have a simple width of 2px. or say 5px. Then height 50px. Let's just have a margin 2px. We'll have a background color. So it is chart trees. We're having this color, right? This is what I like most of the time. Okay, now if I save this, you can see all these 7 bars at just the center of the page. Okay, now we have to provide an animation. First, the name is animate. Duration, let's just have 0.5 second or say 1 second. And time function, make it linear. Delay, we don't require right now to provide. Iteration count is infinite. Direction will have alternate. Okay, that's all. And then we need to create this animation. So at 0%, we want to animate it from 0 to 100% of its width, right? So at 0% we'll have 0%. Okay, 0% will have transform scale y. We'll use a scale y function which will change its vertical height, right? So initially it will be 0, and finally we require it to be 100%. At the 100% time we require it to be 100%, so it will be transform scale y 100. Sorry, 1 means 1 times. Okay, now if I save this, we can see all are moving at the same time, which we don't want. We want to have a ripple effect. For that we will use a animation delay. Okay, we'll use an animation delay, for which we will use a function of CSS that is called calc. It will be 0.1 second into individual variable, right? So the variable is dash dash I, which we have provided here. This dash dash I is 1, 2, 3, so this is changing. So for individual span, we will have, for the first one we will have 0.1 second into 1, so that will be 0.1 second. For the second one it will be 0.1 second into 2, so it will be 0.2 seconds. So there will be a gap. Okay, so if I save it right now, you can see that it changes. There is a gap, there is a delay of 0.1 second between individual spans. Okay, now we will also add another function here, which is filter. We will change the hue from 0 degree to 100 degree during the entire animation. Sorry, not scale, filter. We'll have hue, rotate from 0 degree to 360 degree. Okay, now if I save it, you can see that the colors are also changing. Okay, so this is it. With the help of simple HTML and CSS, we can build this beautiful looking loading animation effect. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you.